I'm not afraid to die, but afraid to live until death. It's not hard for you to guess what will happen next. Heartaches and pain, works upon godliness.
What's up, YouTube? It's Q and J got something to say, and we back at it with another episode. We got our guests, Lisa and Monica.
Hey.
Hi.
All right, and we're arguing if cheer is a sport or not. So we're going to let them go ahead.
There is no argument. Cheers.
I'll go ahead.
Okay,
Cheer is a sport?
I got the facts. Cheer is a sport. I vote cheer is a sport. She vote cheer is a sport.
Yeah, y'all wanna start off why y'all think it is?
Tell us why it's not.
Yeah, let's start with that. Let's start with the wrong and we'll give you the right.
Okay, shout out to MAB first of all. His
that?
philosophy is the same as mine. It's a friend of Max.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Hello, MAB. You're wrong.
MAB, my boy, congratulations on your son.
Mad.
But he said if there is no hoop, no line to cross, or no defense being played.
There is a line across, but okay, go ahead.
That's
What
sexist
line?
as well.
Yeah, we have to
What
stay
line?
inside a certain parameter.
So what happens
Go ahead,
when you?
Go ahead.
Fight your
Yeah,
fight,
go
and
ahead.
then we'll
Yeah,
come
all
back
right,
with
tell
the
us why it's not.
It's opinion based
It's an opinion based competition.
activity.
So is every
Activity.
other sport, if that's the case.
Exactly.
No.
And how can you guys
Yes.
speak on something that you've never
Is
done,
basketball
like,
opinion
still-
based?
Yeah, what? That's what they got commentators
Yes, as
for.
far as people saying, like, this is my favorite sport.
There's no
that's an opinion.
commentators in cheer?
I don't know actually.
You would
Exactly.
know.
So how are you guys gonna
But you
give
said
us-
how can you speak on something that you haven't done? I said that's what commentators are for. That's what I'm saying. But going back on why it's not one. Okay. Look, when you go to the NBA, right? You go to the NBA, right?
Right.
The away team cheerleaders do not. The away team cheerleaders do not show up. So if it's such a competition, and how do you gauge the competition between
First
the
of
two?
all, who said that we cheer for other sports teams? There's other competitions that we go to specifically for cheerleaders to compete against other cheerleaders. We don't go to your games just to compete against each other. We're bringing you on, cheering you on. So that's why we stay at our home games to cheer for you guys. But we're doing other things than just besides cheering for your team. You know, like you go to your other competitions. All we do in practice is not just get ready for a game. Like there's other stuff and aspects to it.
And there's specifically competitions for this sport.
Yes.
There's dance competitions, not a sport.
No.
I'm so glad you brought that up. So, since y'all do cheer, can y'all tell me how this stuff is scored?
Yes.
Like, okay, how?
There is tumbling,
Talent,
there's stunting, there's jumps, there's
choreography, level of
There's-
difficulty,
facials.
national titles.
Okay. So I'm gonna paint the picture for y'all real quick. Just follow me through this. Y'all seeing me? Y'all watching? Okay. So cheer and boxing would be similar in a way. It's a judge's scorecard, right?
I wouldn't know. I don't know how
Yeah, I
boxing
don't-
is
yeah.
judged.
It's opinion based. You have a judge saying, if they did this right,
Is
if they
boxing
punch.
a sport?
Yes, boxing is a sport.
So
Okay,
your
then what's
other
the
argument.
difference? But wait.
Your argument
Boxing
was
isn't opinion based.
You just
okay,
made
that's
cheer
exactly.
the
You
sport.
just
I'm about
said
to get
cheer
it.
is not a sport because it's opinion based, but you just said
I'm about
boxing
to-
is a sport.
I'm about
which
to
is
get into my
opinion-based.
point. I'm
All
about to
right.
get
I
into
just
my
wanted to
point.
make that
Boxing
clear.
isn't
So
opinion
to everybody
based.
listening there,
I'm
It's
getting-
how many-
CQ forgot to tell you guys
I'm
that we're
getting it.
intelligent, okay?
I'm getting into my point.
3
All right.
snaps.
So we would agree that they're similar.
Mab.
But in boxing, you have a trump card in boxing. If you knock this person, let's say the odds are against you, the judge is not feeling you, they got a bias or whatever. You have a trump card in boxing. You knock this person out. Where's Cheer's trump card where you can say, did you do a flip perfectly or something where the audience or the judge says, you know what, we're not even going to judge them, they won. Where can Cheer do that?
We don't have specifically a trump card?
Yeah.
We don't have that. We have score sheets.
And
There's
disqualifications.
different,
like-
there's different types of.
say you do a certain thing, like even if you go overboard, like if you say there's a stunt you can't pass a certain height, if you go past that height you're disqualified. Like it's stuff that we have to do and stay inside within the boundaries or we'll be disqualified. Yeah.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with how you score it?
What do you mean?
Because at the end of the day,
It's illegal.
the winner, if nobody does anything illegal, the winner is based off the judges, who the judges like better. Am I right or wrong?
No,
only
you're
that,
based
I mean,
on
that's-
your
that's certain
talent.
competitions,
Just like,
yeah.
for
If
example,
y'all do the
Certain
same amount of
competition?
flips and the same amount of tumbles,
no,
who
that's
wins?
where routines come in. It depends on how you incorporate these tumbling, these stunts, these jumps, these dances, everything.
Not to mention that these judges are professionals who cheered themselves, competed themselves, gymnastics, everything. Like it's not just weird people that you get off the street. Like,
I know,
But I
but
say oh, that was nice, and then you win.
Exactly.
No.
so what I'm saying is if you guys
and
do
it's
this,
a crowd thing too. Like sometimes.
so it's
a lot of-
opinion based,
Yeah,
It's a
it's
crowd
just like
thing.
boxing.
right?
is.
So
no,
it's like
boxing
how-
is how many times you get hit.
Okay,
That's
but
what
y'all
they
just said
scored
that
off
boxing was
of. No,
opinion.
he
Every
said
sport
that.
What
is
you about to say?
different.
What you about to
Every
say
sport
about
is
the crowd though? He said it's
That's what
crowd
I'm saying.
based.
Sometimes it's like a
Opinion
who's gonna cheer louder?
based.
Yeah, like if there was a
So,
tie.
Go ahead.
then they would say like, okay, which give it up for so and so and give it up for so and so. Whoever is the loudest wins.
So they're just doing roll bounce to see who wins. Like that. That's what
It
they're
doesn't
doing.
always
They
work
ask
that
the crowd.
way. It really depends on how intense the competition is,
And
or
how many
how
points
hyped
you
they
get,
are,
and how high the level is that you're going for. Like,
and your reputation.
So
If you're a known
Yep.
team, you're obviously gonna get like.
So somebody
So
brings
it's a
megaphone.
popularity contest.
Not all the
No.
time. We're saying depends
What'd
on
you
who
say?
you are.
Somebody brings a megaphone, they cheer a little bit louder. They get a little edge because it's crowd based.
Not necessarily. That's why she said that doesn't happen a lot. That's only in the case of ties and everything. But other than that, it's scored based off of your skill, like what you do, how neat it is,
what
like,
you bring to the table.
Not
just
to mention that
anybody.
we gotta look good doing it.
So why isn't cheerleading in the Olympics or the X Games?
Did you hear that it's supposed to be in the upcoming?
Hmm?
You're not.
Why
It's
isn't
not
it
now,
in
though.
the X Games?
Because people have mindsets like you guys, and we're here to tell
People
you
have
that.
mindsets to say it's
If
not a
you're not
sport.
doing it yourself, of course you're not gonna see it from our side.
I know. Look, I'll agree with y'all that it does take a lot of. You have to be in shape, but it's not a sport.
That's
it's an
it.
activity.
So tell me
No.
why. So tell me why we have to have the same GPA as all the other sports teams. Tell me why we have to be up at 6 a.m. for practice. Tell me why I'm just now getting out of practice to come here and do this.
Because you
How
have to
come we
learn,
have to? We're year round. You guys only have a season.
right?
We have it the hardest on the campus. So it's not something that, in my opinion, it's not something that somebody can tell me it's a sport or not because they haven't done it.
If you
or
haven't done it, you
been
can't
that
speak on
dedicated. Yeah, been that dedicated to it.
You could be
Like
dead.
there's aspects to it. Like there's people that are doing other sports that can't do what we do. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of y'all can't stunt, some of y'all can't tumble. Like we're more athletic. So
Some
a
y'all
lot
can't
of
jump,
people
some y'all
that
can't
are
dance.
quote unquote athletes.
Right, but some people have like jobs that take a lot of physical activity, and they have to wake up, and that's all year round. But that's not a sport. They wake up early. They do it all year
So do
round.
they compete?
We're comparing.
mean,
Is
you
it-
guys
are they
compete.
Are they moving as a team unit?
You guys
Is
are
there
moving as a
trophies
team
based off
unit,
of what
but
they're doing in work. No.
okay.
it's
So,
not.
but there's dance trophies, but dancing isn't a sport. I compared cheerleading
I
to
think a dancer
dancing.
would compare
But
that
yeah,
dance as a sport.
dance
You guys are
It can't be a
dancing out
sport.
there, right?
There's competition.
We're
for
doing
everything.
everything. That's what
If
we're
you
that's
dancing.
what we're trying to get to. Like, dance is a part of cheer. Like, there should
Right.
not be no cheer team that doesn't have dance incorporated in it.
That's all you guys do: dance and flip and tumble.
No, if
No,
you exercise
stunts.
and you can get
We
fit
do a
and
lot.
toned and sweat. It's
Like
cool.
dance, flip, and tumble. What else do you do besides that?
And stunt.
What's that?
Do you know what this
When
means,
you
Jordan?
lift people up, throw people in the sky, catch them,
So
you
they
have to
can
catch
do
them
more
every
Have weight
time.
coming down on you all
So
the
they can do
time.
more tumbles. It's tumble,
No.
flip, and jump.
No, do you know what it stunt is?
Stunting is
Why would
like-
you throw somebody in the air so they can do more tumbles? What sense does that make? Y'all don't know what we're talking about.
That's
a
building
part of it, though.
pyramid,
That all
like,
counts as
having
talent.
women
Okay,
stand-
so there's a set thing for this. Like there's a perfect way to do it, right?
Yes.
But it's
You have to be trained to do this. Like you
can't just throw anybody
You
in
start,
there.
yeah, you have to have certain people. It has to be certain. You have to be a certain weight for this. Like it's
Height.
stuff that comes into it. Like me, I've been a flyer before. I've been a base before. I've been a front spot before. I obviously can't be a back spot because I'm only 5 feet. It comes with that type of stuff. Like, and we're stacking on top of each other. It comes with being smart. Like you know who you can't put up and who you can put up. You know what type of like it's like a physics to it in a way.
Yeah, you gotta be alert at all times. You gotta say
Never let your flyer hit the floor. Like it's a lot of like it's a lot of stuff going on at once. Like all at once. You tumbling. You're moving as a unit, not just as an individual. And I feel like that's a team thing.
Just like basketball, move
Exactly.
as a unit. You gotta be alert. You gotta be ready for it. Just like cheer.
That's not just like basketball.
In the sense of that, what they're doing physically.
And the
It's
hard
a
work that we have to
physical.
do,
Yeah.
and the hard work.
It's
that we have
hard
to put on
work,
it.
but it's not a sport. You guys, I'm
It's
not.
not a sport because you guys don't recognize it as a sport. Like you guys don't know.
Why
Like
is it
just
not?
like,
Guys,
just like. Okay, look, hear me out real quick.
The world doesn't
Just
recognize
like
it as a
guys can't
sport.
speak on. I'm sorry, but the menstrual cycle because you guys never experienced it. You don't know how it is. Listen. I have to say that because when we go to work and stuff during that cramp period, you'll never experience that. So guys will be like, "Oh, she's just being a crybaby, whatever." Like,
No, I
there's
don't.
some. But I'm saying some guys do.
Okay.
And that's the thing that I feel like you guys are looking at cheer as something like that because it's something that you guys don't do. Like you guys never have seen how our practices run. You don't know what we do. You don't know how hard we work. And then on top of that, be on top of our schoolwork so that we can be able to do that.
Okay, but that don't make
Just
it.
like any other athlete.
That doesn't make it a sport.
You're
That just
either
means you
open-minded
guys.
or closed-minded. The ones that are closed-minded are the ones that don't get the menstrual cycle, that don't get the cheer as a sport, or
So
dance
guys.
as a sport.
So guys are close.
I didn't say guys. I said closed-minded.
There's male cheerleaders.
Yep, that's the point I was. That's why I raised my hand.
Oh,
but,
well,
Okay, go ahead.
I said
and
it
she
first.
kind of beat me to the punch. I'm like,
And they'll be the first ones to tell you.
A sport is
Yeah.
something we can all go out in the back and do.
We can.
You can.
No, we can't. We look
Yes,
stupid
you
out
can.
there
Ask
cheering
the
in the
boy-
back.
If we taught
honestly,
you,
boys are better.
at it.
In my opinion, what I've seen, boys can cheer. Like as far as jumping and stuff. Like if y'all was serious about it.
All right, well, let's all go out and get a cheerleading
Yeah,
game on.
let's do that
2v2. 2v2. Does that make sense?
Okay,
No.
yes,
It don't
yes,
make sense.
yes,
You
yes,
can do
it
it,
does.
man. You
We
can do it,
compare.
man.
We can compare jumps. We can compare facials. We can compare all of that.
If you
Like,
need judges,
For that,
you
can't
don't
just-
need judges.
Ain't no
Yes, you
backyard
do.
cheer.
No,
happening.
it's not. Just like when you play
Ain't
the
no
basketball game,
backyard
you
either.
don't need a ref. Like you know when stuff
What?
is phony and what stuff is not.
If
Like,
you're
if
playing-
you
you
need
guys play-
judges,
if you're
y'all
playing,
need
if you're playing
judges for it.
one-on-one in the backyard with your friend, you need a ref there.
No.
No, that's why it's a
Okay.
sport.
If
Y'all
we
need
do
a
cheer,
ref.
we need
No,
a
we
ref
don't.
outside right
Y'all
now.
can't just cheer.
No,
Who
you don't.
won?
Okay, so you
If
telling
we
me-
cheer,
you telling me
who
your-
won?
You telling
The
me
judge
your-
gotta say
your-
something.
You telling me your raggedy homeboy don't be on the side be like, he didn't foul though.
You know, what I'm trying to say is, a
Like, we can
sport.
have that friend on the side too, like, oh, this person is higher.
No, this is why. Look, I'm gonna let you guys know. A sport is something we can all go out in the back, just the players, and do, and we all know who the definite winner is because it's a sport.
I've done that before.
You can't
No,
go
that's-
out.
You're,
Yes, you
you're talking
can.
about a competition. If there has to be a winner and a loser, that's competition.
Yeah, but I'm saying
But
who's the
a
decider of
And we
that?
have done that
It's
before. And what I'm
opinions.
I have done that myself, personally.
But it was your opinion.
No, it wasn't
It's always
an
an
opinion. It's
opinion.
who goes up. Like, just like in our own team, we had stunt group A, stunt group B, stunt group C. Whoever went up all the time, whoever did the best. Like, that's
Yeah, but what if the other
stunt group
team
A
thought they did the best?
They didn't. Like, if they
Facts
don't
are
go up,
facts.
if they don't go up,
They
they're
can
not
argue
stunt
that
group
they
A.
did. They can
You
argue
can't
that they
argue
did.
if I score
No, you
more
can't.
points
If you
than
don't
him.
go up,
It's
if you don't
obvious.
go
If you
up,
don't go up, this is
Huh?
obvious.
it's obvious. If you don't go up, you're not stunt group A. If
Let's
you're
say-
shaking, you're
yeah.
not stunt group
Let's
A.
say me
What?
If you drop
Yeah.
something, exactly, stuff that you don't understand. If you drop it, you're not stunt group A.
Okay,
I'm trying to
let's
say-
let me show you an example.
If your
Let's say
stunt
me
is
and
not
her
stable,
are in the
it's
same
not
group.
stunt group A.
And what if
I
they
put
say
her
your
up in the
stunt was
air.
not stable?
It's you can physically see it. You
I'm
can
trying to
physically
explain
see
it
What-
to you. I'm trying to explain it to you.
What
Let's
do
say
you-
me
what
and
if they
her.
do that?
Let's say me and her in a group, right? And I
Right.
put her up, and she's up there, like it's solid. She's not coming down. And then the next group tries to do the same thing,
And they're
they go up,
wobbling.
but it falls down.
Like
they
you.
came down, they lost.
Or what if they didn't wobble?
Then
I'm saying
Then
if they,
who's the determiner? Who's the
If they come
determiner?
down, that determines who
Determiner?
stayed up and who did not.
determiner.
Who determines who win if y'all nobody wobbles or does any violation, and at the end of the day y'all both did a good job? Who determines who wins?
Okay, it's just
good
like
point.
OT.
The most
It's just
solid.
like OT. You
OT?
Yeah, overtime.
OT.
Like
I know what OT is. I'm
okay,
saying
so I'm saying okay. If you guys are both good and perfect at that thing, you move
Y'all-
on to the next harder thing.
y'all do it again.
No, you move on to a harder stunt, Jordan.
Or what if y'all
Stop
do?
being
What if y'all both do good in OT?
Yeah.
Oh my
Then
god.
it's double
You
overtime.
then you up the then you
Exactly.
up then you up.
Stop acting like you don't.
That's
know
the
answers
difference
to these
between
questions.
cheer and something
No,
like a
I had an
football.
answer for you though. A double
Go ahead.
overtime.
Go ahead.
You said if it happens again, it's a double overtime.
So y'all gonna be going to like
No, because it doesn't happen that way because you can point out
because it don't happen. Nobody be like, let's get a cheer match out back. No, that doesn't happen.
You could
does.
say you could do it.
Exactly.
It's not. A,
There's
only
no
thing is-
clear
The
winner.
only thing I
Compare
can
stunts.
say is yes, like cheer is a group sport. I can say that. Like you need other people.
Even if y'all had groups, still is no way to determine without judges.
Yes, it is.
Without
It
someone
is.
putting
You
their
can- We
opinion
can easily
in.
go outside. Obviously, our stunt will be better than y'all stunt because y'all don't know what
Y'all
y'all
want
doing.
to
Hell
bet?
yeah.
Y'all want to
No.
bet?
Yes.
I promise
No.
you can't get
Can you
Jordan
lift?
up.
Can you lift Jordan?
You can't pick
Can you lift
Jordan
Jordan on
up.
your shoulders? Can you lift
If
Cincy
you
on your
lift
shoulders?
me
Y'all
and I'll
look
come
alike.
down
Can y'all do a
right.
man?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know? Explain what a one man is. Explain what a one man is.
Exactly.
one man?
What's
Yes.
a one man?
I can look it up and do it.
Yeah.
No,
You can't
explain it.
Okay,
Let me
yeah.
find out. A one man is
Oh,
one second.
man.
1 second.
You're fighting a
A
losing
one
battle.
man.
Exactly. Can you flip?
Hey, all
I
the
don't
people
think
that are
so.
listening,
Flip.
Let me
All
see.
right. I can't do it in here because it's tight.
yeah.
so I
Yeah,
don't wanna
whatever.
break nothing.
all the people that listen, y'all can hear the fall and the argument I'm trying to make, right? That they can't answer. A sport is something that you don't need refs for, and you can determine the winner. Cheerleading.
I just
and
said,
dancing?
I just gave you your answer. That's not a.
You didn't
good
give me an
argument.
answer to
I
that.
did. You don't need a ref for cheer. There's
You
not even
do.
a ref in cheer. What
She
are
said
you
you
talking
go-
about?
Hey, bro, we can do that.
The refs are the people judging it.
Okay,
technically.
and our judges are the people judging it. Like
Right,
the judge
so-
are our refs.
You
The
can't do
audience,
cheer
our
without a
coaches,
ref,
each
though.
other.
Yes, you can.
You can't face someone in a cheer match. You need someone to give their opinion. Basketball, football, baseball, you don't need anybody's opinion. It's who did better. You can see it. It's
Okay, and
definite.
you can see who did better in
No,
cheer.
But
Are you
it's-
listening?
Are you
But
listening
the
to
thing,
anything
like-
that we
but
We
the-
said?
just
Like-
said if we
like-
went outside and y'all two did a stunt and we did a stunt, and let's say y'all
If it
obviously
was-
would go
exactly,
down.
if it was between me
it's
and you, if
we
me
would
and
all
you-
decide that we won.
If me
y'all
and you
would
did
know
a toe
it.
touch,
No.
I would win.
Okay.
What if we
Okay.
did the same routine? Who wins?
Okay, what if
Who did it better?
Huh?
Okay, what if it's
Okay, what if I think we
Yeah,
did
what
it
if
better,
it's two
and what if
people
y'all think
judging?
y'all did it better?
It's clear that you can't.
The thing is,
Jordan,
Forget
it's clear
us.
that you can't.
Two other girls that
Obviously, y'all
cheer.
would
What
know
if
y'all
y'all?
heard
What
the
if? What if they
honest
think they did it better, and y'all think y'all did it better?
Okay,
Who
let me
wins?
give you an
It would be
example. Let me give you an
obvious.
example. A toe
They
touch-
not gonna answer that
a toe
question?
touch- I am. I'm about to.
Go ahead.
A toe touch is a jump where both of your, do you know what? Okay, when both of your legs come up and you're like in a straddle position in the air, right?
Yes.
So say you ask two girls to do that. The person that loses is the person that's lower. That's how you. would
That's
base the
lower.
jump.
Okay,
Yes,
what if it's
yeah,
two
like
judges?
whose
like-
legs are lower.
What if they're the same?
And what if it's two judges?
Okay,
Then
then
it
you
goes
go
to
off of pointed
cleanliness,
toys,
technique.
clean.
She meant
What if
toes.
y'all do the same?
Oh, what did I
Okay.
say? Pointed
Toys,
toes.
yeah.
Pointed toes.
What do you do if it's two judges and one is arguing that one's better or that one's better? Like they're both saying the same thing. Like, no, this one did it perfect. No, this one did it perfect.
Then-
How do
Okay,
you
what? Okay,
determine-
that
Then it's
happens with
audience
refs on
based.
basketball all the time. They come to a.
Oh,
they
yeah?
come to a conclusion. Yes.
Okay, then what's the conclusion?
It hasn't happened.
Yeah.
It hasn't happened.
Exactly, just like the people at refs, we don't know what they're talking about. They blow the whistle,
Right.
two different things. They go to the corner, watch the replay, and be like, come to a conclusion,
So we
come
go-
back and tell everybody what it is.
But it don't
That's like
replay
our
on toe
judges
touches?
would. Yes,
Yeah.
they record it.
yeah.
Yes, in competitions they have.
Everything that happens in a
Bro,
tournament
there's a
happens in
stage. Look, there's a
competition.
stage. You line up.
You're
You
performing
perform.
for
They
people.
record this, right? They
You're
record
performing
this.
for people, Lisa.
Okay, so it's basketball.
No,
Why
you're
is there
not.
arenas?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Why do you
They
buy
are
tickets?
playing. You
Why
guys
do you
are
buy tickets?
performing. Playing, performing. Sport,
Jordan,
not a
shut
sport.
the hell up.
We're performing and playing.
Exactly.
You guys are
Just putting it out there.
performing, y'all
We're
not
performing and
playing.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all can do what y'all do at the halftime
We're playing
show.
the sport. We're playing the sport of cheer. You don't
I'm
get it
very-
because you're
I'm
being
very
closed-minded.
disappointed in you
Yeah,
two.
you're being closed-minded.
Look, man.
You're not trying to look at it. You're trying
Exactly.
to
I'm
look at it.
open
not
to
right.
it.
You just try to fight it. Like you're not even listening to what we're saying.
And the thing
Okay.
is, I know you know that we're telling the honest truth. and I'm
I
giving
know
it back.
you
And
know
you guys
that
know-
we're telling the honest truth.
you guys know we're in
You guys gotta
and y'all
defend.
seen what we've been through. Y'all seen
I've
what we
seen
do.
it. I didn't say
Okay.
it wasn't.
Dangerous
I said
activity.
it was dangerous.
Thank you.
It's
But it's not
actually-
activity.
It's been
It's a sport.
concluded that it's most dangerous.
Why can't it
more
be an
dangerous
activity?
than
Exactly.
Why does it have to be a sport for y'all? Why does it have to be
Because
activity?
it is.
Why can't y'all be fine with it being activity?
We do
Because you guys
conditioning.
never give us our props.
I give you your props. It's
Y'all play by
dangerous.
saying it's an activity.
I can say you guys do a great job doing that, and it takes a lot of people can't do what you do. It's like a hard working thing. You guys have to get up early and do it. It's
Scratch
difficult.
that. An activity is what your teacher gives you in class until
Oh
this
my
Podcast is an activity.
Yeah, this is
No,
Yes,
no.
it is. It is. This ain't
Okay,
no
so what's the score?
What
Our
is-
facts are winning and you're losing.
exactly? Yeah.
The same thing in cheer. There's
That
no
don't make no
judges.
sense.
Because y'all think y'all are right,
There-
and
if
we
you take
think
it to
we're
a
right.
competition, there's going
No,
to
but
be
Right?
You guys have
That
no
makes
facts.
sense,
You guys
right?
have no facts.
I just listed out a fact.
That ain't no fact.
It's not in the
Jordan,
X
no,
Games.
because we
It's
keep,
not in the
we
Olympics.
keep canceling out what you're saying by telling
Y'all
you the
not can-
answers. But
No,
you're just
that-
not trying to understand it. With your
I
cutie
understand
brain.
it that it's an activity.
Think you help your friend out. 'Cause he ain't
Exactly.
Help me out.
Help them out.
Help me out.
Yeah.
You kind of dug yourself to a ditch.
I'm not in the
there,
hole.
man.
I'm not in the hole.
They
yes,
can't-
you are.
Jordan, put your leg behind your head
Right now.
right now.
Heel stretch.
Heel
I'm not
stretch.
saying me.
Double
I'm
back
saying
down.
Okay, but
other
I'm just
people that
telling you
cheer.
like how hard that is. Like there's other
I
stuff
didn't say
that
it
you guys
wasn't
can
hard.
do. Like
Oh.
it is like y'all not giving us our props at all.
I
It
just
takes
gave you
practice. It
props.
takes
That's not
conditioning. It
props.
takes
You're telling
training.
me it's an activity that
I said
I'm
you
a joke
guys.
to you.
I said it was difficult and not a lot of people could do it. So I give y'all props, but it's an activity.
Okay, you're saying it like we're painting or something, bro. Like,
Same. There's like
It's not, Jordan.
It's the same thing.
It's
You're
not.
offending all the painters out there.
No,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, it's opinion. At
In
the
your
core, it's an
opinion, it's
opinion-based competition.
So is a dunk contest.
Okay, but that's not the sport. That's an
record
activity.
Yes, it
It's
is
a part of the
basketball.
sport.
It's
It's
a
an
part of the
activity.
It
basketball.
is a part of the
Basketball is
sport.
a sport.
It's an activity.
No, it's not.
Yep.
That's not the sport. When y'all play, they keep score. That's the sport.
Lots of sport. They keep score and in the competition too.
Yeah, but they're
How
giving
about
their
this? How about
opinions,
this? How about
though.
this? We're gonna take you guys to the next competition so you can see how real it is.
I can look that up
You're,
on YouTube.
you're judged by
No,
what
you
you're
gotta be
wearing.
How you
So how you
By what you're
it's
wearing.
represented.
You have to smile and
What if I-
pose and all this stuff, all while jumping and tumbling and putting people
You
in
have
the
to
air.
So
look,
if you do
look,
everything
you have to look
perfect-
like a unit. You have to look like the rest of your team.
But what
The
if
way
he
treat
thinks you
people.
look like a unit and I say you don't look like a unit?
Then you dock the points down. Whoever has the most points in the end wins. There's
So-
multiple judges for that reason.
So it's
So
my
your-
opinion versus his opinion, really, if I'm a judge.
And your points can get docked down for not smiling. Like
Yeah.
what?
It's all about how
It's
See?
you
facials. That's
And
a
when
part
you're
of
doing
it.
all these other sports, y'all don't even have to worry about how you look. All you gotta
Exactly.
do
You
is
guys
look
don't care about
good.
type.
We
Because
gotta
it's
worry
a
about
sport.
points. We gotta worry about
No,
It's based on results.
We have technicalities and it's not fair.
Yeah.
Who put more
It's
points?
harder for us. Like she just said, like you have to have certain
gotta-
facials and everything. Like if you do the routine perfect, but you have no facials, you're gonna get points docked. Period.
What are facials?
And y'all want
Like smiling, winking.
Because I've
Like-
what? Can you explain that to? Yeah. Can you explain that to me?
Facials are like when you're cheering or whatever.
like the faces you give.
Wow.
You got us messed up.
Wow.
You got us messed up.
It's okay, man.
Now
Look,
we
I
get
think
ugly
everybody
during
listening
sport.
Yeah, but-
could understand by that right there that it's not in the sport.
That's so.
We're not
ignorant
just
to say.
saying that facials is the
I'm
sport
being-
itself. That's what you're.
But there's something
trying
like
to bring
that
it
in
up.
the
Exactly,
game,
just like you're
though.
trying
Trying to just say, oh, they're
Thank
giving
you.
facials. That's the sport.
That's
No,
not-
there's
that's
so
not
much
all
more
the-
to it.
It is-
Exactly.
it
That's
is
like 0.1% of what we gotta do. Period.
I got people downstairs.
Look, I didn't say it wasn't hard. I said it's not a sport.
You keep
Can we
saying
accept
It's a
that?
sport. No, because it's not true. Why is it gonna be a part of the Olympics?
Huh?
Why is it gonna be a part of the
Why
Olympics?
isn't it a part of the Olympics
Because
already?
it's about to be a part
Why?
of it.
And if it
What?
doesn't,
Why isn't it a part of
Is
the Olympics?
basketball in the
Because you
Olympics?
guys
yes.
So if it's about to be, that means it's not yet.
No, I was really asking. I was being honest. Because I didn't know.
Because people like you were in charge of whatever,
Close-minded.
People like me.
Close-minded.
and didn't think that you was.
Because how you going to
didn't
give half
fit.
credit and then say, but it's not a sport? I'll give you props, but it's
I'm
not a
giving.
sport.
Yeah, just like I could say it's a difficult task.
hard, but it ain't a sport though.
Because what I'm saying is you guys can't. There's a difference between all the sports I can name and then cheerleading.
But if you,
Okay,
if you think
so
about
what?
it,
All
when it-
sports are different between each other.
No, what I'm
exactly.
saying-
When it comes down to it, we're all doing the same thing. We're all trying to be
No.
the best and get the most points
Exactly,
and get
we're
the best reputation.
competing.
We're all doing
You
the
guys
same
are
thing.
competing.
That's
That's
what
why I
a sport
called
is.
it a
Look up the
competition.
definition of a sport right now.
Please.
Let me
don't.
look it up.
Don't you
Because
ain't-
now,
Blow you out the water.
I think this is where it ends.
no, let me look it up because
why I
y'all
stopped-
tried to play it.
You, you awfully quiet.
That's why I
What's
stopped
your,
talking a long time
Yeah.
ago.
what side do you want?
Look,
on?
man.
Jordan, you're losing. You keep saying the same thing.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
Yeah,
Learn
what
when
you're
to
saying
when
is
to let
facts.
it go.
An activity
go.
involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against one another and others for entertainment. Is that not what we do? End of podcast. Boom.
All right, so
Better
that's,
ask about me.
so that's been an episode
That's
of Q&J.
been
Guys,
episode
something to
Q&J.
say.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Y'all
You just
gotta-
want to
Tell them
say,
how we demolish you
let me
guys.
close it out. Cheers to sport for all my fellow cheerleaders out there.
Y'all want me to read the
Salute
definition
y'all.
again?
All y'all
No.
national title holders out there. Salute y'all too. Q and Jordan don't
Y'all-
hold a title to nothing.
Y'all should see their faces right now because they never looked up the definition of sport until now, and now they feel stupid.
Dead. End of story. We're cheerleaders out here representing for the rest of y'all. Peace, one love. We love y'all.
Last year,
We're out of here.